guys? Ian Anderson, Mo Barani, Central Coast Disc Golf. We got some more 2018 Firefly Hollow Open. We got round 2 coverage featuring James Bress, Joe Bishop, Dylan Reese, and Shane Wyatt. All tied at 2 down. Tight race.
Yeah, this course tends to produce kind of scores like that where it's really hard to get separation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not a ton of birdies.
Yeah, exactly. You're just surviving out here, man.
Although hole 1 is it's there.
It's one of the ones that you hope to get to start your round. It's a really good first hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a hole that like it would be too easy like later in the round, but the first hole it's actually like an interesting challenge. It's just a simple hyzer. You guys saw it on the video. Just throw right at this first tree and let it flip up and fade into the green.
Yeah. James Bress, who's in our first round coverage, maybe finishing a little early and not quite up the hill.
Yeah, he threw AVR 3 there. I think just a little too high and got knocked down.
Yeah, little par though. And Joe Bishop.
I love watching Joe Bishop play, man. He's got a really unique style, throws a bunch of unique discs. I think that was like a pro Thundy.
Really?
Yeah. So
Pro Thunderbird?
yeah, he's fun to watch.
That may be the first time a Pro Thundy's been on Central Coast, man. And Dylan Reese.
Hit the same tree that James hit first round.
I thought it was.
That tree gets peppered, man.
And Shane Wyatt.
Shane is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. I love Shane Wyatt. My first ever MPO tournament was in Vermont. And Shane was on my card, and he was just so nice and talked me through the whole thing. I was super nervous, and I love Shane, dude.
What a sweetheart. Dylan, good recovery.
Man, what an upshot, dude. Yeah, I was gonna read it for a reason, man.
Yeah. James, there's another James Halfgo, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, James's first round was all doing that, but that's what you need to do out here.
And this is the best drive we've seen so far on hole 1 this year, anyway.
Oh, Joe Bishop.
Hey, what do we start your round? Take the lead too.
Yeah, I so Joe moved here like last year, and in our winter putting league, I had no idea who he was, and he just won winter putting league every single week.
Shane trying to keep up, but unfortunately cannot. Dylan, good par save.
That's a great par save. It's super hard to save par from back there just because those 2 big pines right by the green.
Yeah.
I think he kind of just took that one for granted there a little bit.
Can't ever let up that concentration. Disc golf will get you.
Oh, man, you can see a Jeep Kid in the background. That's a Jeep Kid back there. So
which one?
The guy in the blue with the sunglasses. That's the guy that built built all the stuff out here.
Shout out Jeep Kid.
Yeah, shout out Jeep.
That's an interesting given name.
It's not his real name, but
okay.
But he actually built a Jeep. Literally, he bought like a trashed Jeep and rebuilt it, and then he's trying to sell it now for like 3 times what he bought it for. He's a mad scientist.
We got Joe taking the lead there with a nice birdie. The unfortunate bogey there for Shane in hole 2. Just don't want to go in early, it seems like, on this one.
Yeah, there's a lot of mountain laurels and stuff which are really grabby. You basically want to play something as close to this corner as you can, hit around right where the drone is flying right now, get that skip, miss that tree that's right there. That tree's only about 25 feet, so even if you do hit it, you're still got a really reasonable look. But I mean, you can land here with a really great drive if you hit it with like a Firebird or something super overstable.
Get that big skip. Joe Bishop has the box after that nice birdie.
Oh, he's cutting it.
That disc is stable.
Yeah, it's just like that's how tight you have to cut it though if you want to get the birdie.
James
throwing that quasar again.
Looks like he's gonna make the corner.
And yeah, it's just a little bit long
of the corner. Oh wow, man!
But he got a little bit of roll back, which is nice.
And Dylan.
Dylan's actually throwing a rival here, so he's just kind of conceding the whole knock. Oh no!
Repping for Team Legacy. I just saw Bomba today, actually.
Oh nice!
Yeah,
really?
he's out at Elk Grove. Yeah. His kid's starting to smash too, Cam.
I feel like kids are always just so good.
I know, man.
It's so frustrating.
Shane, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's not great either.
Yeah, I mean he pumped it. He's pretty long. He'll just be coming back and saving his 3, hopefully.
Dylan gonna try and save with a forehand.
It's just tough when you're anywhere.
It really is.
Anywhere left. Yeah. There's like one mistake on all the holes that you just can't make, and Dylan unfortunately made it.
Joe, did it work?
Yeah, I think he's right there.
Okay. And the This is Shane with his second. Getting crafty. A little forehand roller action.
Yeah.
Not quite crafty enough, though.
When you go long like that, that ceiling is super low back there.
That was wild. Dylan?
Oh, man.
Almost saved the par.
Yeah, good run. That's an aggressive run on this basket.
Sure was. Here is Joe's look for his par save. Almost.
Good run, though.
Yep.
Joe's got a really unique putting style. He's got like the GG, kind of lobs it in there.
Uh-huh. Oh, James. Good bid right there.
Would have been a great two.
Sure would have. Shane looking for a par save. Oh, my goodness.
Those right side chains, man.
It was.
Unforgiving.
Nope.
He had to put like the ante on it so the spin wasn't quite right.
Yeah. Or the angle, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you can probably hear Shane just like whistling in the background. Shane's always whistling he's just having a good time out here, man.
That's fantastic.
He's a riot to play with.
Man, we ended with 3 bogeys here.
Yeah, I think so. Jeez.
I think James got a stroke on the card with a par right there.
This hole always eats me up. I feel like I always birdie one, and I feel like really good about myself, and then I always bogey this one.
Margin of error is small in that one, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are your 3 bogeys. James getting a share of the lead again. Hole 3.
So yeah, this is a really cool little flex shot. There's kind of 2 ways you can play it. You can throw something flippy and let it flip into the gap and then let it fade out. Or you can throw something a little more overstable and kind of flex it through. I personally think just throwing something stable and hitting the gap really hard is a little bit better, just because it'll finish into the hill. And if you flip something over too much and you finish right, it's a nightmare on the right side. So that's kind of the one place you don't want to be.
And, James aced this round 1, so
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how disc golf works, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, once you figure it out, you just do it.
It's just easy every time. Maybe.
Those were good misses, though.
Yeah, that's up there enough for sure. Not quite an ace, but here's Bish throwing a shrike.
Centered up on that thing.
That's the tree that you hit like 99% of the time. It's like right in the middle.
It sure is. Got to miss it one way or the other. Dylan is going to flex. Oh.
Yeah, that was overstable. What was that? Dylan threw a enemy. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of like the Legacy Firebird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's a T-bird out of Dylan. Shane, sorry.
Come on. Take your sweet time.
That plays?
Yeah, I think that
that
really
more than
plays.
plays,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's really right there.
Really got the height on that one to get up the hill, right?
Exactly, yeah. It's really hard to go long at this basket. Usually you play it into the hill, but a great shot from Shane.
Nice upshot from Joe. That should salvage a par nicely. Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
nice when you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, he lets me putt it. He's looking good. The James Bress Avco. That is funny. Dylan, see if you can get on the board here with a bird.
Oh man, that's tough. That's definitely one you probably feel like you got to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not stoked.
Was just a little bit am side, enough to get it pushed out. Shane's
got this really cool like spin putt. I love watching him putt, dude.
It's a nice birdie right there. Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
That's huge, especially after you started off bogey, so it's got to feel good to get one of those back. Feel like you're still in it.
Definitely. That was a nice par save from James. There's a disappointing par for Dylan, and I'm sure Joe's not too mad about that one after his drive.
Absolutely not.
A nice upshot. Shane gets a stroke on the card right there. A couple 2s, couple 1s, tightly packed.
Tight at the top. Every stroke out here matters. Cooper's back there on the second card, and he knows how to play this course, so you want to get every stroke you can get.
Hole 4, man.
Hole 4 is a riot. It's so fun to watch people play this one. So Ryan Dolan, who did our drone footage, took the far outside right gap, which is how you're going to most consistently make a 3. So you're going to land back here and pitch up and make a 3. I personally think if you want to get a birdie, you need to aggressively attack the inside gap with the sidearm, that's the way to park it. Is throw a little flex sidearm that flexes back into the barriers there. So yeah, we'll see what these guys decide to do.
Cool. Shane has the box after that really nice birdie, and he's attacking it pretty well.
Right off the wall.
Yeah.
And he's got 15 feet right up the hill.
I think this guy made that putt last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. James, see if we can do it again. Oh.
A little wide, but that I mean that's the advantage of that route is like even
Mhm.
when you mess up, the worst thing is that you're right
Pitch up.
there. Yeah.
Cool. Joe Bishop.
Another pro Thundy
Wait, what?
right in there.
Yeah.
That was squeaky.
I think the tree slowed him down perfectly to where now he's like parked.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, it's not you don't expect that to happen. And here's Dylan taking that line that I was explaining.
The Mo line.
Yeah. And that's the difficulty is that the ceiling's kind of low, so you got to throw something that penetrates kind of past the ceiling.
Decent upshot from James.
Yeah, he has a putt for sure.
And Shane, he can see it, and he can make it.
Yeah, that's a great putt. That putt's so scary because if you miss it, you are like 100% making a 4.
That's 0 pars
Yeah.
for Shane so far.
High standard deviation.
Yep. But he is sitting at 0 on the... You got turbo that one, I guess. I don't know, man.
Yeah, the wall is actually like surprisingly high.
Yeah. Oh, at least he makes that one.
That's a great
That
putt.
makes you happy.
Yeah. This front barrier, so you can be like 5 feet away and still feel like you can't do this, so you have to throw the turbo.
Uh-huh.
Oh, great putt from James.
That sure was. Great par save. After a suboptimal upshot.
This wall was actually crowdsourced by like everyone in the like Connecticut disc golf community. It
Yeah?
was super cool. Everyone either paid $20 to donate a
Piece of lumber?
a piece of lumber, or they just bought the whole wall for like $125 or whatever.
No way, man.
Yeah, so it was really cool because it's kind of like a community project. Everyone chipped in.
I love disc golfers, man.
Yeah, it's so awesome.
We're just the best people. We get the most sunshine. It makes us happy, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Keeps you young, man, the
Yeah.
sport.
Nice birdies from Joe and Shane. We're going to be looking at hole 5.
Super duper downhill. It's a really like subtle shot. You have to throw something basically at this tree that flips up and kind of just rides straight forever. So something like a comet, your flippy putter, whatever your flippy straight disc is, you want to just glide it right down here, and it's really downhill. So the mistake that a lot of people make is they tend to leave it such that it turns over into the right side, or they put it on too much hyzer and then it goes to the left side. So you kind of just have to get it Goldilocks with the right amount of angle so that it floats all the way down.
Beautiful. We'll see if they can do it. Easier said than done, as always. Shane has a box.
A little high, maybe?
Oh,
that's
got that jerk branch up
that's
there.
so mean, dude.
Oh, that's not a good kick either.
I think he should be all right. He got far enough down there.
Did he?
Once you get through this like initial like 10-foot gap, the fairway really opens up.
Uh-huh. Joe's drive. Keep it nice and low. Oh, my goodness.
Skip in.
Let's go.
Dude, that's Joe Queen right there.
Yeah.
Can we make
Joey-
chest jokes? Does that work?
How many people are going to get that and be like super geeked out? That's awesome.
James?
Oh, see,
Ugh.
he did a perfect round one, but
Yeah.
this round he was a little bit too light on it and didn't get the flip up, and now he's on the left side, which is going to be tough.
Dylan looking for that flip, but it's not there.
Oh, boy. That's the same exact mistake
It
that
is,
James
isn't
made.
it? Yeah. James,
He was lucky to get this kick
I
out
say
here.
not too far off the fairway here. Oh, this is pretty.
That's about 30 feet.
Is that
So
okay?
he has a look.
Oh, Dylan with a tougher look here, going overhand. Looks like a tomahawk, I think.
And yeah, just got knocked down by all the shrubs.
Turned into a bit of a thrower. Here is his par save attempt. 4.
4, yeah.
Yep.
That really stings on this one just because the first, I think that's Shane in there.
I think so.
Yeah, those first 5 holes are the ones you have to attack out here at Rockwell.
And Shane will have a look to save par from there. Doable. James for a nice par save after that drive.
Oh, nice. Got it high, but it stuck.
Yep.
I I love James's like rhythm. He always takes a deep breath right before a putt. It's always the same routine. He's really methodical.
Yeah, routines are super important for putting and driving as well, honestly. Shane for the par save here. Shane doesn't do pars.
No,
Bogeys and birdies.
it's a roller coaster of
He's an
emotion.
exciting man, you know. Just he's not the most boring man in the world. Joe, eye of the tiger on this putt right here.
Yeah, he's locked in. Oh,
Atta
you got to
babe.
make that one. He threw a star sidewinder off the tee.
Did he?
Yeah, he loves throwing sidewinders. The way the rest of us throw T-birds, he
Uh-huh.
throws sidewinders. It's
Okay.
super cool to watch.
Yeah, it flipped up the flat beautifully and just coasted.
And yeah, like you'd think something like that would want to turn over right, but like it just the way he throws them, I don't know how they
Give
stay
him a
straight.
hyzer, right?
Yeah,
It'll stay straight. A couple bogeys, really nice birdie from Joe there. Got a 2-stroke lead, built himself there.
Yeah, I know at the beginning of the round it says Joe Bishop was like rated like 9 whatever,
19, yeah.
but he's got a ton of talent, and I was really surprised when I saw it. Because I didn't know his rating, and when I would have guessed that he was like 980 or something. It's just the way he throws the disc.
Yeah, sure.
Hole 6, signature hole out here, Ian.
First par 4.
Yeah, super duper downhill at the tee. Want to land somewhere where those guys were on the culvert, and just give yourself a look so you can attack this green. This is one of the most fun drives, I think, in Connecticut. It's like this one, hole 7 at Wickham, and I can't think of another one off the top of my head. But you're basically just throwing off a huge cliff and just trying to get it to flex right around that tree. That tree that you can see right in the middle of the fairway is exactly 400 feet, pretty much on the nose.
Oh, okay.
That tree right there, the one that's leaning.
Joe, after the birdie, has the box, throwing a little flex.
Oh, get out of there. Oh, no. So there's a little ditch right there.
Is that OB or just not awesome?
It's just not awesome. The ditch goes like super deep. Like it doesn't look like it, but it's like 15 feet deep.
Oh, dang.
And yeah, you can't make a birdie from there.
Mr. Bress?
Oh, this is mashed. Let's go.
Missed stuff. Dang.
Big game, James. I don't call him that for no reason.
That's how you dialed it up right there. That's what you
That's
said.
perfect,
Land by
yeah.
the culvert in the middle. He did it. Shane? Oh, that's not going to flip enough. Kick right. Or roll down the hill.
Yeah. See,
Ugh.
this whole
Oh,
hill,
man.
Yeah, he's in a world of hurt.
Ooh.
This whole hill is made of sand. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, you don't tend to get a ton of like rolls when you hit that high.
Dylan's going to come down the hill. Nope, he's stuck up there too.
Yeah, I think he got past the 400-foot tree, so at least he got enough distance. Oh boy,
Oh, Shane. And Shane hates pars, man.
he's not here for pars,
He's
man.
not.
He's like Kevin Jones.
Oh. So that was...
That was 3, I want to say. Yeah, that was 3.
Yeah. Be throwing 4 from there. Dylan, not the worst spot, honestly.
Trying to show
You can
off
see the
his-
basket at least.
Yeah, that's a huge advantage.
What the? That was almost an overhand and almost a forehand.
Yeah, I think he expected that to flip. It just didn't.
Yeah. So
Uh,
you
maybe
weren't
I'll-
kidding about this thing.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Maybe I overspoke with 15 feet, but it's like it's pretty deep where you're like it's hard to get in there.
Is he throwing a roller out of there?
I think he's just throwing an Anheuser just to get pitch up basically. It's a really good shot. He did it really well.
And James, after just a beautiful drive, look at this perfect alley he gave himself.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this shot's still really hard. It plays super uphill, so you got to give it something.
Miss it.
Oh,
Yes. Great shot, James. Good
Let's go.
hole
That-
altogether, honestly.
That's perfect. That's how you draw it up when you're dreaming of playing this hole well.
Shane throwing 4. Okay, he'll 5.
Yeah.
You know?
After that drive, that's pretty much all you can expect.
At least his not pars are just birdies and bogeys. They're not
Yeah,
they're not
exactly.
doubles.
It's not spiraling out of control.
Yeah. Joe with his 3rd, he'll just lay up for the 4. Dylan also throwing 3, also laying up for a 4. And it looks like James might be getting a stroke on the card here, and a couple on Shane. Wow,
Yeah.
even closer than I thought he was.
That's how you draw it up. This hole's super tough. I think I've only birdied it. Like I played Rockwell like 1,000 times, and I've probably birdied this hole like 5 times.
Really?
Wow.
Wow.
It's a really good one to get because you need to do both shots well. You can't just like have a great drive. You can't just have a great second shot. You need to do both shots well.
It's a 2 great shot par 4.
Yeah.
I like those, man.
Yeah.
There is Joe dropping in the 4, as will Dylan.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the 4 on this one.
Get some
for
East
sure.
Coast legacy repping.
Yeah,
like
I
it,
know,
man.
right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. There is that 5 and that really nice 3 from James as he gets within 1 of Joe. Hole 7.
Just super duper duper uphill. It's pretty tight off the tee, and it kind of opens up a little bit right around here. So you do have room to throw a little flex shot if you want to. You can kind of fly it to the right side of the fairway and then have it flex back. But most guys are just trying to get right to this path you can see right here and give themselves a long look. This one can get out of control really, really, really fast. And if you hit early,
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
James has the box, and he earned it with that 3 on the last hole.
But it hurting on that one. Perfect. Like exactly what I was saying with that path. You just want to get right there and then just give yourself a look for the
So funny. 276 hole, and you just don't even think about getting all the way there.
No, but no one but the biggest power throwers are trying to get this one.
Joe, that'll play.
Yeah, absolutely. Right on the path. Exactly where you want to be.
Dylan's gonna go overhand, eh?
Yeah. So. What in the world?
Whoa!
Oh man,
That's smoked, man.
That's like a 400-foot overhand. My arm just hurts just watching that.
Wow.
Dylan actually told me in an email, he was like, I just wanted to get on Central Coast just so I could show off and do cool things. And that was definitely a cool thing.
You sure did. JC Kester approves.
Yeah.
And Shane, that's left of the fairway. Can he get up there?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a great second shot.
It was.
There's like a laurel bush that he's going to be stuck in. And laurels are kind of hard to putt through, but yeah, I mean, he'll definitely have a look.
And Joe, speaking of looks, this one's for a 2. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take his 3 and move on. James, though, hoping for a 2. It's a putt you can run. These are the putts where you want to hit
Anything.
in or nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, good.
Oh, jeez.
So they can come rolling right back at you. So easy.
Oh, boy.
Don't
Sit down.
Don't do this. Oh.
And
He's like where his drive ended up.
it's never going to stop rolling. So I think he just
Oh, okay.
took it from the same spot.
Smart.
That's like the nightmare, right? Is you never imagine it's going to happen to you,
And
but then
then
you start seeing it rolling.
Sometimes it does. And that was a 2.
That's so gross. You very rarely see 2s on this one, and it always is awesome when you do. And man, shouts to Dylan. That was gross.
Got a crazy thumber.
Yeah, he said he was hitting 90 on the. Oh no, Bish!
Momentary lapse, man. You
You got to stay focused.
do?
Especially out here when every stroke is like so important.
Yep.
Like you're not gonna birdie a hole and just get it back later. Like, that really hurts. You can see in the way he's walking that it really hurts.
Yep.
But yeah, Dylan was saying that he was hitting 90 on the radar gun. He played baseball all through college and played like some lower level like professional.
Really?
Yeah, so he's got a cannon.
That's some crazy arm talent, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that ended up being a 6 for Shane, which ends up being no par still. And
They're so boring. Why would you ever par? He's got to ace this one though now.
he does, right? Hole 8, par 3, we're going downhill.
Yeah, this one's super duper duper downhill. The same amount of uphill as 7 was. This is downhill. You're basically coming back down the hill. And just like hole 2, you want to cut this corner as tight as you can. You want to skip maybe somewhere right before this log and get into this protected green up here. This one feels really good to get. You just got to get your angle right. I think that's the hardest part. More than distance control, more than anything, is just getting the angle such that it gets to the ground and it takes a big old skip. So yeah, the usual mistake is you don't get the angle right and it goes too straight.
Just coasts for days down the hill. Dylan puts a pretty good angle on this one, though.
Yeah, it looks great. Yes, even that was.
You get late tree?
Yeah, he went too far. Even that was too
Wow.
too long, like too glidey.
James, a little bit tighter line here.
He get away with it. He did get away with it.
You got more than got away with it.
Yeah, I got that skip.
That was great. Looked to be within 15-20 there. Joe, who just sneaking inside there.
Yeah, I don't know what. There's a lot of trees on the inside there.
Yeah.
But for some whatever reason, whenever you saw it off inside, it just somehow magically
works.
gets through. I don't know how it happens.
Huh. This one, I don't think it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't get that lucky 3 times.
Yeah,
though.
right. Yeah. Percentages will get you eventually. Here is Shane.
Jump putting from a million feet away. It is really downhill.
It is. I think we're looking at our first Shane par here.
Let's not put the curse of the disc golf gods on.
Come
him.
on, man. I got faith in him. Joe's lining this one up for at least a half go. With his Garrett girthy putt, he can try and put it in the bucket. Nope.
Yeah. Usually when you see birdies on this hole, it's from that spot, and people just hit in the putt from like 50, 60. You don't see a lot of park jobs.
Dylan. Same fate as Joe. And here is a legit birdie look for James.
There's a stroke on the field for sure.
Get it, buddy. Nope.
Yeah, and he knows. You can see his reaction there. He's like, man, there's not a lot of chances you get to get this one.
Do it, Shane. Do it. I got him. I'm sorry, dude.
This is your fault. You know this is your fault,
I thought
right?
he was closer.
I know this tournament. Oh
no! Birdogi, James. Oh,
yeah.
heartbreak.
I love how Joe like fixes.
I'm gonna fix the chains before my putt.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
That is some sadness.
Oh man. After being so close on the off the tee, heartbreak.
Yeah, that's tough, and it's weird because James is usually such a methodical player, right?
Yeah,
he doesn't like speed up his routine usually. So
that's the first shortish one we've seen him miss, I think.
yeah, exactly. So he played. Obviously, got the birdie on 6. That was a bonus bird. So he's got. He had at least a stroke to play with there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You don't expect to get 6, and you don't expect to bogey this one. So I guess in a weird way, it kind of balances out. But
There is a bogey for Shane, bogey for James. Joe's got that lead with that 3 down. Dylan and James lurking though. Shane having a bit of a rough go, hoping to get it going in our last 10 holes. First of those, hole 9.
yeah, so this is one of our signature par 4s out here. One of the few shots where you actually get to see the sky. You're throwing over this big field you want to land right around here, somewhere where you can beat the corner and you can just throw a straight sidearm. If you don't beat the corner, you're going to end up throwing like a little flex sidearm.
Okay.
And you get up to this really pretty green. We laid down some wood chips. They've kind of rotted away a little bit, but it's still really pretty right at the top of the path. I really like this hole, just the whole aesthetic of it.
Cool. Dylan has the box. It's going early.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. He probably is going to have to throw some weird flex sidearm that probably can't make it to the basket. And
Joe?
Bish throwing his glow shrike.
Huh.
And that's also left.
Yeah. Didn't everyone do this last time too?
Yeah, everyone was collecting
Yeah.
right on the left side. And there goes left again.
Yep.
There's got to be some magnet there that I got to get rid of or something.
Or maybe hide the tailwind. I don't know.
The road is right behind them,
Is
so
it?
that makes sense. There's probably some kind of tailwind that they're not accounting for.
Shane.
And there goes Shane over there too.
Yep. Everybody kicking left. Well, at least he's the most on the fairway, I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't
But
get as much tee though.
This is true.
So everyone's going to be throwing this flex flick shot.
And that didn't get over enough. It's going to fade out early and short right.
He's got to get. There's no way he goes the whole 9 holes and doesn't get a par, right? There's that bombing overhand. Oh, that's great.
Slid up the hill.
Yeah.
I don't think he's in birdie land, though.
No,
Is it?
no, he's not. But it's going to make a 4 for sure.
Nice. Not a bad shot there.
Bish just got a little pitch up and
Take his 4.
take his 4. Yeah.
James is his second.
He got a lot of D at least.
He did, yeah.
And I think by throwing a backhand, he's kind of conceding that I'm not going to try and attack this pin.
Yeah, you're right, huh? Shane's third. I don't know, Mo.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
He's got that.
We're still live for the par.
He's got that. Here is Joe's third. Ooh.
That got away from him a little bit.
It did, didn't it? Kind of a bit of an awkward stance there.
Yeah.
Weird.
Laurels, they're like a weird plant where they're like just always, they grow out and wide and they're always in your way, but they're super skinny, so you feel like they should never bother you.
Yeah.
It's the Connecticut State flower, actually, is the mountain laurel.
Huh.
So we couldn't cut any of them down, which is why there's so many of
Oh,
them.
seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, my. I wouldn't have told anybody.
Yeah.
Here
Come on.
is Shane. I have faith.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go.
Yes.
There's the
babe.
par. Yeah.
Joe, where's that putt you had, man?
That's got to be tough. I think he missed the one on 7.
Mm-hmm.
Might have gotten in his head a little bit, and yeah, you just can't let them pile up, you know.
Yep. That is the truth. Mental game. So important in disc golf. Nice par there from Dylan, I believe, after that drive.
Mm-hmm. And there's Bish. Yeah, he's looking around like, what happened? I was doing so well.
Who putted that last
Yeah.
one? It wasn't me.
He's still even for
Even
the
on
round.
around,
Yeah,
which is fine at Rock.
yeah.
You're hanging. All right, guys, that's all we got for part 1. Catch you in part 2.
See ya.